Hello everyone and welcome back. My people, wonder shall never end. Like Edo people just give Tinubu's daughter woto. They don't send her back to Lagos because these people, you see Tinubu and his family, they are so desperate for power that they can do anything. So right now, they are trying everything possible in order to secure Edo State for Tinubu come 2027. So Tinubu's daughter went to Edo State to install or to impose Iyajola on Edo women market. But unfortunately for her, Edo and Oba rejected the idea. So according to the news, they said that the inauguration was already done before they met with Oba, which means she lied. If Nigerians did not wake up now, like at the time, Tinubu and his family will be done with Nigeria, like nothing would left again, honestly, because their plans is to make sure that they hold Nigeria hostage, just as they are doing in Lagos right now. Even if Tinubu leave office, they are still going to be the ones that are going to be saying what is going to be happening in Nigeria. This is my first time in the history of Nigeria that a president and his family will be running Nigeria like their own family business. Like waiting concern Tinubu's daughter concerning waiting they happen for Edo market. Why she want come there in charge of waiting they happen for Edo State? Like I don't get it. Using the governor of Edo State to achieve their own selfish interests. My people, make allow you guys to listen to this video so that you can get the whole gist of everything that happened in Edo State and is still happening concerning this particular matter. Take a listen.
The house of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the house of desperados, desperate for power. Right, left, center, they are desperate for power. Tinubu is desperate for power. Remi Tinubu is desperate for power. Seyi Tinubu is desperate for power. Folashade Tinubu is desperate for power. The way Tinubu grabbed power to the presidency up till today, nobody can explain it. He did everything the unthinkable to get power, to get to where he is. Broad day robbery. After that, Remi Tinubu began. He started moving around Nigeria, trying to become people's mommy. Now my mama be this, so we no get another one. And people say, now your mama be that. Oh, they reject her. She's trying to become people's mommy by force. Seyi Tinubu has been accused by Nance, Atiku Abubakar, of Nance, of hijacking Nance, accused of being the one that attacked him. Desperate for power, going around Nigeria, desperation. What is it with the house of Tinubu and power? Today, just today, Fola Tinubu's daughter, the one that crowned herself the Iyajola of Nigeria, he went to Edo State to test her shenanigan, to test her desperation for power. But thank God for the Oba of Benin.
Our culture here, you said to inaugurate. What is that? To inaugurate the market yes. Leaders. Are these market leaders here? Yes. But do you know the role of Benin culture? Do you, if I may just quickly ask you, Madam?
It's the affair of the traders and the market.
Thank you very much. And every Iyeke has a special relationship with the partners. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? Get on that from you. Okay,
Oba Atobe, he said. Oba Atobe, he said. The Oba of Benin put her in check. No twisting of the story. They gave it to her straightforward. Thank God for tradition. Any community, any state that loses their tradition, you are gone. For Lashade, if I'm correct, Tinubu, when he went in company of the governor's wife, Edo State governor's wife, with one, I don't know who is that. They went to the palace and said, we want to come and greet you because we want to inaugurate the Iyajola of the market, blah, blah, blah. When she was done, the Oba of Benin went to tradition and told her the tradition of Edo Benin does not know what is Iyajola. They asked her what is Iyajola. She couldn't explain. They told her in the culture of Benin, In the tradition of Benin, we only have Iye in the markets. And these people, they are not politicians. Their selection is spiritual. Market women choose their Iye. And these here are traditional practitioners. Because it will appear that most of Christians has been compromised. That's why you will see a pastor, politician, a pastor that has been compromised by tradition, by politicians. But they told her, we don't do this thing. You see this in Iyajola, we don't do it there. We don't do that in here. He said the market leader are selected by the women. And those leaders, they work with the palace. They are not just normal, they are spiritual. They are traditional sacrifice that have to be done. So it is not open for politicians to hijack. It is not open for politicians to manipulate. Thank God for the Oba of Benin. I wonder, we are waiting for the day in Iyajola we cross head bridge to tell us, to say to the southeast, I have come to inaugurate the Iyajola. When he come, I don't want to preempt I don't want to preempt. It is a cultural thing. It is a traditional thing. That is what the Oba of Benin made her understand. This desperation for power should end in Lagos. Don't bring it here. We don't do that here. You see in Edo State, we don't do that in there. No carry and go Benin. No carry and go Ipobahi markets. No carry and go Oba markets. No carry and go Rigro. We don't do. You see that? We don't do that here. Iyajola markets. So if you are listening to me and your tradition has weakened so much that one day for Tinubu from the house of Desperado will show up in your state and say you want to institute in Iyajola. He say you want to inaugurate. And because you don't have tradition and custom, your politicians will open the door for him. Maybe in this case, they will invite your traditional ruler to go and meet her, because that's what has been happening in certain region. They will desecrate the tradition and custom of your place. The Oba told for Tinubu, we don't do that here. Don't bring that alien desperado practice you do in Lagos. Don't bring it in Edo State. Edo not be Benin. Edo not be Lagos. I hope all of us are learning. The house of Tinubu is the house of desperado. Everybody under that roof, they are desperate for power. Power. What are they doing with the power? To destroy the economy of Nigeria. The moment you give them power, the economy will go into shambles. Look at Tinubu. They gave him power. Dollar moved from 400 to 1,500. The bag of rice moved. Everything. Fuel price. Boom. Everything. Desperados. They don't know what to do with power. Yet, they are desperate for power. Oba Tepe, he said. Oba Tepe, he said.
The ceremony also.
Well, those State people, Nigerians, that's what you just watched just now is. Let me kill the audio. What you're just watching is the charade by Bola Ahmed Tinubu's daughter and her cohort in Benin. They came through the back door to try to install one human being, one Josephine, as Iyajola of Benin market women, Iyajola General, they call her. That's the inauguration that you have just seen. But there's a whole lot of story behind this. I did a video yesterday when they actually paid a courtesy visit to the palace of the Oba of Benin. And today, please stay with me. If you are there, stay with me. I'm very bitter. As much as possible, I'm going to try to convey, try to make us understand, illustrate a lot of what has been happening, so that you see the deception of these people. I mean, all of the stories, behind all of this is I've investigated. I'm going to let you into all of them as much as possible, and I will also try as much as possible to be coordinated. If you are there, share this broadcast. It's very important. The good thing about it is this whole agenda has been rejected massively by the Benin vis-a-vis the Edo State people. But that said, yesterday we showed a video. Of course, the position of the palace was very clear. And I'm going to go through that again so that we understand the perspective where we are coming from. But before I go into that, okay, this matter has been brewing for a long time, okay? And of course, we have always had Iyeki in the various markets in Benin. And of course, the palace yesterday, in the course of the courtesy visit, did make Tinubu's daughter to understand the very importance of how sacrosanct it is, the what's it called, Iyeki, to the Benin Kingdom and every other thing. So, but this matter has been brewing, for some time. And some time ago, the Edo State market women, the Benin market women, did protest against this move. There was a massive protest. As a matter of fact, I think I have an excerpt of that particular protest here. Just to watch. So you have
The protesters shut down their businesses and locked up their shops, resulting in heavy traffic congestion in the area. They carried placards with inscriptions such as "Folashade has a limit in Ogun State, not in Benin City." Among others, the traders alleged that Pastor Josephine Ejele, who claims to be the Edo State market leader, popularly known as Iyeki, has been collecting 1.5 million from aspiring market leaders under the pretense of leadership installations. However, they challenged her authority, insisting that she is not officially recognized.
We are controlled by our own Iyeki, not Iyajola. We don't have anything to do with Iyajola. Pastor Josephine has collected 1.5 from every market leader, telling them that they want to install them. Folashade's father cannot be the president. She will come and be the president of the market women. It's not done. We don't want it.
You get wetin pikin dey carry, where you go fit carry. This one, no, she not go fit carry am. Because we got constitution.
Market women not be politician. We not be politician. We come be say a politician. Now they change the thing when they happen now, not be so it for be. It cannot hold.
The protesters marched in unity to the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) Secretariat, the Edo State Government House, and the Palace of the Oba of Benin to express their grievances. They called for immediate government intervention, describing the situation as outright extortion.
We want our able governor, Senator Mondo Okpebolo, and the royal monarch to come to our aid. A lady called Pastor Josephine Ibagwezele came suddenly to start terrorizing the market that she's the Akpakomi's APC Iyeki.
Pastor Josephine Ejele was contacted for comment regarding the allegations.
I don't know where 1.5 is coming from. Some people.
Okay, so Edo State people, this protest, took place some time ago. Why this matter was still brewing, right? Now, before long, what we, found out was that Governor Okpebolo was mentioned to have backed this Pastor Josephine, okay, to be the Iyajola of market women, as the case may be, in Benin. We are going to come to why all of this may be playing out, okay? Now, so that we get, better directed to understand what, really has transpired. Folashade Bola Tinubu's daughter paid a courtesy visit on His Royal Majesty Omonobanedu Ukuwakbolobola, the Oba of Benin, to formally inform the palace that he has come and establish a Iyajola throne in Benin and appoint somebody who will be the Iyajola general of Edo State market women. And in the course of that discourse, the Oba was very, very explicit on this matter. Meanwhile, the information I dug out was that they were to come to the palace on Monday. Somehow, probably what fitted out, what the body language of the palace was towards this matter. So they informed the palace that they were no longer coming in the evening, that they were coming the next day, which was Tuesday. Now they went to the government house, accommodated by the governor of Edo State, Senator Mondo Okpebolo, right in the government house, to have this charade done without the knowledge of the palace of the Oba of Benin, no Edo State people. So they kept all the videos and all the materials aside. After they did what they did, if you even watch them, all this uniform that they are putting on was what they eventually wore to the palace. When they completed what they did in the government house, with the governor ably represented by the office of the First Lady, giving his backing to this charade, as a matter of fact, there was a statement. I have that statement somewhere. This is a statement by the Edo State government. Okay, the Edo State governor, the Oba of Benin, has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to women empowerment, family stability, and community growth. The governor spoke at the inauguration of the new executives of market leaders in Edo State, where Pastor Josephine, Iva Gweze embarrassment or whatever it is, was formally installed as the new Iyeki. That happened in the course of this charade. By the time this was happening, the palace was not aware. This was happening inside the government house of Edo State, under the supervision of Tinubu'S, the governor of Edo State. Thereafter, when they had done this, they now came to the palace to say she has come for Lashade to come and install Iyeki. She gave her speech, but this was some excerpt of the Omonoba's response to Folashade. Let's take a listen quietly. Please open your mind and take a listen.
When you mentioned the Iyajola means this is a bit alien to me. I must say, a bit alien to us here in Benin. But do you know the role of Iyeki in Benin culture?
Sorry, I will pause that there, so that we understand a bit. Omonoba was very explicit that this arrangement of Iyajola is very alien to the kingdom. Anyway, more will listen, but I'll try to narrate some things here.
Do you, if I may just quickly ask you, Madam?
The affair of the traders and markets.
Thank you very much.
If you watch her there, this was the same thing she wore when she was doing the charade, what they call inauguration. You understand? Now the same thing when she wear, now be this when they take come. But this time, as they were here in this palace, they not tell palace, they don't do their nonsense. So they say they want to inaugurate. Meanwhile, they had already done the inauguration before coming to the palace. When they see disrespect of the highest order. When I take a listen.
Of the traders and markets.
Thank you very much. And every Iyeki has a special relationship with the palace. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? Get of that from you.
Yes, sir.
Do you know too that every year he has role they play inside the market? Cultural role they have to perform inside every market in Benin.
Yes, sir.
I want to call upon, please, I want to call upon some of the chiefs here they have requested that they want to hear their views so that you can all be well educated, enlightened about the Iyeki as we know it in the culture of Benin.
The Iyeki in Benin, they are independent in the particular markets, like Oba markets, Ogisu, and Badon, and all. They select their leaders from within them, those who are traders there. They play more than the role of just coordinating. there are certain shrines inhabited in all the markets. They make the certain rules on behalf of the palace. So after selection, they bring forth that person that is now their head to the palace for affirmation. So when the palace is going to pass it to you there, it is that Iyeki in that particular market that the palace sends such messages to, and they play that role, simplicity. The novelty of General Iyeki is alien to Benin, custom and tradition. We just believe that it's a social, maybe it's a social cultural thing. We also like having associations, like you have other clubs, but it does not, it's not in our culture to have a general Iyeki. But recently we've been hearing about that. But like, let me say for emphasis that Iyeki is particular to each market. No one has right to control the other fellow in another market. For example, the Iyeki in Oba market has nothing to do with Iyeki in Agbado. The one in Agbado has no role to play in the Accusations, and so on and so forth. Oba Boyki. Meanwhile, Oba Boyki is saying no do it. They say no do it. The Oba is very satisfied. The Oba establishes markets for everyone, everybody in the land. It does not exempt anyone from trading there or going to the market there. So it's for everyone. Baba.
When you mentioned Iyajola,
So, gentlemen, let me quickly, try to break down some things here so we understand a lot of things here. I want to, first of all, you may have listened to the message that has come out very clear. Everything around, the palace position was that this is not acceptable to us. It's alien to us. It's not our thing. We already have an established cultural process, and the relevance of an Iyeki to the palace is sacrosanct. It cannot be changed. It cannot be eroded. Okay, that was the position. But one thing that people may not easily take note of quickly is that if the Oba is happy about a particular subject matter, is pleased about a particular subject matter as this, okay, you often find the Oba, put on white clothes. Oba is not going to, the Oba is not going to come and say, oh, you are not going to do this, you are not going to do that. But he's going to speak the words to guide you so that you will use your own tongue to count your teeth. Right? Now, these guys came in deception. They've done what they did. They now came to say they are coming to come and do what they have already done. It was when after they left here, they now started releasing small videos to show that they have done what they did. So that it would look like they told the palace that they were going to do it the next day. Like this, the thing was done the next day, but they actually did it before coming to the palace. Now, that is one side. Now, if you watch the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Oba II right now, he's adorned in red. This is the first signal, even in the course of this meeting, that the black say this matter get as a bill. The Omo was adorned in red. And everything Omo spoke about. If as a matter of fact, if you watch the entire video, Omo even went ahead as taking them through some history of the Edos in relation to some very iconic Benin women. Someone like Idiani Yesige, very exemplary, people that women that established themselves in the kingdom. Iden Okpoko. The Oba gave you a brief story about the relevance of women to the kingdom vis-a-vis this Iyeki matter. Now, consequent upon the Oba's response to Folashade Tinubu'S, the Benin market women generally from everywhere, went out in celebration because the matter has been a serious contention with Folashade Tinubu'S coming to come and erode the entire cultural process, or traditional process in Edo State. The women went out in jubilation, in praises, in glorifying God and thanking the Omonoba for stepping in. And of course, what the Oba has done was to say this matter is not acceptable. As a matter of fact, when the Oba asked this chief to explain further, the chief slightly put it, say, if you guys want to form an association like a club, oh, that may mean people have clubs. But this Iyaki matter is sacrosanct to the kingdom. Okay? Iyaloja, we don't know. You understand the picture of what I'm saying now? Our women, the Benin women went out in jubilation, thanking the palace for restoring the status quo. This is what an exception.
So kwa hotel Yoruba udara mi Iyaloja. Beni mena no de ade neri maya gwan. We igwe waje imebe ni ga igwan egbe yawa yawin oto. Iyawe ni si won. Na la ni dogun me si won pa kekan ne. Ni yaro ru e kakabo wo we se. Agbon ki abon ne. Wa ga do dugyo sa o. Maga iga dugyo isa o. Ni maga me ye o. Begwa isama o. Ewa enoge ma. Omema na saji o. O sasuku re yo o. Agbon ri me yo bo. O sa eti noge. Kwere. O no kobo o sare o. Afure kwere. Abo ni dagbe o no kobo.
Me makomo makabokpomo zero bi no sudu egwa me no de ekori ni maya ni bi edo a sora do edo otion edo ga sora ma edo otion e mayala do pomo ye bi no sunu nu ge no sunu no de baba na nia e tradition gelero ni mani yeki ni mau meno kwana o Mrs. Roslyn Iponwe deputy Iyaki oga ke dake no monoba zeye ma Rose Onyemese eyi mezelele iyi mani ki o mane na 90 something years ezati ipawo ware me ori.
Okay, guys, I was, it's quite a long video. I was just, jumping so that we can have a perspective and all of that. Now, there's jubilation in the land. Somebody just wrote, a comment to say Oba did not categorically say no. No, the Oba of Benin will not say no, neither will he say yes. The Benin man says, it's only one word you say to the wise. If he gets into the wise and the wise internalizes the word, that word may turn to 200 words. So the palace is not going to say yes, it's not going to say no. It is not the way of the palace. The Benin man says, when you get to Benin, Benin is still very far. Even if you are standing in Benin, Benin is still very far. So it is out of ignorance, somebody may say that Oba did not say yes, neither did Oba say no. No, Oba is not going to say yes, nor will he say no. You understand? But what the Oba will do is what the Oba has done, which is, providing the groundwork for you to use your tongue to count your own teeth. Okay? And the Oba has done what the Oba, would always do. That said, for the video they now released, to now say they have, inaugurated Iyajola, blah, 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 and all of that, that in itself is gross aberration. Okay? In Benin, Oba said, when the Oba speaks, Oba's word has to be carried. Oba has spoken from the position of the provision of the tradition of the people of Benin with respect to this matter. And that is sacrosanct, that is supreme. So therefore, that Pastor Josephine or whatever it is, her matter is null and void. Now, for them to not be parading that video, that is an affront on not just the palace, on the entirety of what constitutes the very essence of the Benin people. And that is rejected with all sense of diligence and duty. And I'm saying this with a very strong word to the governor of Edo State, Modo Bewolo, you need to be guided seriously. I don't know who is advising you. I don't even know if you understand what you are doing at all. I understand that you can, go whatever length to toy with the Benins because you want to please Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but you have to be guided, Senator Okbewolo. Seriously guided. I'm a young man. Late Governor Ali was a very exemplary governor. But I don't know if you were told the story of Ali, who, as great as he was, served only one term. He served only one term because something happened in his tenure that was against the position of this kingdom. And that is why Ali, after some time in his governance, did not see the light of the day. I have to bring that to remember. I mean, as this video is being shared, I know it's going to get to Okbewolo or his aides or people close to him. You should go and research into Ali's tenure. As we glorify Ali today for what he did and his effort, Ali had turbulence because of certain positions he took that was against the position of the kingdom. You have just taken a step into a place where, Mr. Senator Okbewolo, you may just live to regret. Even if 200,000 Tinubu'S are elected in 2027, because right now you are not governing Edo State. All you are doing is praising and looking for 2.5 million votes for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's your business. But my brother, you give unto Caesar what is Caesar and unto God what is God. On this matter of trying to eulogize, the entire kingdom, you need to refrain as quickly as possible because of all kinds of where. The children who play outside, they are not the owner of the outside. The real owners of the outside, they are not seen, they are inside the house. Are probably giving this as a message and a warning to your entire government to quickly refrain. Whatever your permutations are, whatever you are doing, you guys right now are confronting the traditions of the Benin Kingdom. What this woman did here is a huge affront. A huge affront. In the first place, Benin women, okay, as graceful as they are, Benin women don't toy with the palace of the Oba of Benin. The palace of the Oba of Benin is treated with maximum respect by both men and women of this kingdom. That institution is the essence of our collective being. Now, this woman was given access, apparently because, okay, her father is the president of the country. She was given access. She said she was coming to the palace on Monday. She had the effrontery to cancel the appointment. She was also still allowed. She said we were going to come on Tuesday. She came on Tuesday. This is a privilege that no Benin woman enjoys. None. And you came to deceive the palace. You have done what you did, but you came to tell the palace that you wanted to do this. And eventually started releasing videos. Now, I am very upset with this. Very, very upset. You understand what I'm saying now? And I don't know why you people think that President Bola Tinubu, I said this previously, is present right now. Okay? And the question I'm asking is, if you use the what's it called? The leverage of your father as president right now to bulldoze your way through this. And after the presidency of your father, what happens? And those people must understand that there is nothing in the interest of Edo State people in this nonsense that they are doing. Nothing. You have never traded in Benin. You have no relevance to Benin market. There is nothing that is a connection between you and the kingdom. Other than the fact that your father is president, and therefore you want to bring what people have done in Lagos and other places to come and establish them in Benin. And the palace has said no. It's unacceptable. It's sacrilegious. Look at what you are doing. Look what you are doing that you people have now sent out. Like you have triumphed. And when they were doing it, they were using Yoruba incantations. All of this have different connotations and different meanings to different people. But to us, it's sacrilegious. It's an affront, and we reject it. Having said that, Edo State people, I have been in a meeting. I've personally summoned a lot of people across diaspora this evening to talk about this matter. There was a lot of, as a matter of fact, as I speak right now, I'm sure that a powerful letter, seriously worded letter, is going to be written. It's being written now. Will be ratified tomorrow, and by the grace of God, sent to the governor of Edo State. The position of concerned Edo indigenes in the diaspora on this matter. So, the governor of Edo State, the palace will be copied, and all of that. Our position is very clear. There is nothing like Iyajola in Benin. It's not acceptable. It's not welcome. You understand? There's no room for it. We also discussed in the course of the meeting to say that we probably want to equally organize the home front for a protest. But I'm glad that I made a call across to the kingdom today, and I spoke with some, very relevant Edo State people, some very relevant Beninese who are also on top of this matter, and I was reliably informed that the Beninese have congregated, and by the grace of God, from tomorrow, for at least 2 to 3 weeks, Edo State, Benin market women are going to be highly sensitized. And every Iyeki that has been endorsed previously by the Oba of Benin, they remain and they stand as the Iyeki of the markets across the kingdom. Status quo remain as it is. The woman called Pastor Josephine, for your own interest, we advise you to stay clear from Benin markets. We advise you, everybody that you have allegedly collected 1.5 million from, we also advise that you return their money to them. They are no Iyekis, they are no Iyalojas. There is nothing like Iyaloja in Benin Kingdom. This is a straight message. Please, want to share this person, may you reach them, may they know, may they say the position is very clear. So our people are going to be all around all markets from tomorrow to sensitize our people to ensure that they hold their guard. We are equally informed that this Miss Josephine sent some talks to, I think, somewhere around Oba Market a couple of days ago. Because of this matter, they want to ensure that they what's it called, subjugate the people. So some talks came with guns. I want to send a clear word to you. Okay? The Benis are ready. Okay? Peace for peace, whatever for whatever. That is what I'm going to say on this matter. So all you guys parading yourself with police, with this, with that, this will not stand. There will be no Iyaloja. In fact, there is no Iyaloja in Benin. This sacrilege will be dealt with head on. A lot of this will be happening. And we have been watching, not because we are stupid, but because sometimes you just want to allow some things to happen and expire. But on this matter, Tinubu's daughter, Folashade, go and tell your father that the Edo people say no. The palace says no. And we reject this with everything of our being. And for every Edo indigene in the land, I beg you, do not take action. Do not fold yourself in any corner. You must act to ensure that this doesn't stand. As far as this kingdom is concerned, the Oba said, Oba has spoken. The word of the Oba is sacrosanct. As a matter of fact, even if the Oba did not even speak, our body language as a people already show that this is not acceptable. And I normally don't do this. There's one human being I like to call out in the course of this video. I will just leave him because he's been all about talking about, oh, no union in the market, no union in the market, oh, no union in the market, we do a lot of things. Comrade Orukbe, I have not heard your word on this matter. Oh. You've been all about talking of, fighting against union in the market, which, some people have said, okay, this is probably a good idea. Okay? This one, Iyaloja matter, there is no bigger exploitation in the history of Nigerian market than the matter of Iyaloja. It is happening in Lagos. We see what is happening over there in Lagos with all this, their Iyalojalization of whatever it is. And they are bringing it here. You have not said any word. I've not heard. Maybe you have said something, but I've not heard. But I think your voice should be louder now. Somebody mentioned your name somewhere, a very powerful place. And I said I'm going to call you out in this video. Orukbe, Comrade Orukbe, we want to hear your voice on this matter. Take a position that is very clear on this matter. Having said that, Edo State people, I just thought where let me, add my voice to this matter. Edo where Oja Ayasimi woman. Edo where Omaheke, Kenimame ye or Yobe Domimo Kegbe. That's exactly what is happening right now. Itane na the rima. Tele wa de where that's exactly what is happening right now. And the reason why they are doing this is very obvious. One, if they succeed in this, they are going to make sure they repress everybody. They are going to make sure that price of commodity become very expensive because they are going to exploit the people. Unwe Edo here. That is an aberration, even in history. Nala wo ma bagbe. Ariku bagba. Inorena amami egbo ide. We cannot allow it stand. I know a number of persons know it from the kingdom. I have you me tie na lao na kobokugbe na ya me we innocence na awabo hin dore. Like I said before, Governor Dawolo, be guided, be warned, be guided. We reject this, we refuse this. Stay clear from this matter. Stay clear. Stay clear. Stay clear. But you will get a letter in the coming days. Show the letter to Tinubu, tell him that the Benin's reject the arrangement. Show him the letter. A letter has there was a powerful meeting that took place today. Benin's in America, in Canada, in Asia, everywhere they were gathered in the meeting. And the result was that they are raising a powerful letter to you to let you know that this is rejected with capital letters. The Oba of the kingdom has shown you and has treated you like a son. Don't drive yourself to becoming an outcast, because very soon you will be if you are not restrained, if you do not restrain yourself. Iredo, oh yeah, I see a woman. A word is enough for the wise. I've only just come out now to say, well, this is what is going on. This is the position of the Edo State people. This is the position of the Benin's in this matter. It is only Taise. We'll stay on this matter. As a matter of fact, between now and the next 2 weeks, we want to fight this matter to a conclusive end. That woman called Pastor Josephine, go and hide yourself as quickly as can be. Okay? Go and hide yourself. If one person cooks for a community, the community can consume the food. But if the community cooks for one person, that person knows what is going to happen. Pastor Joseph, the Benin community is cooking for you as we speak. Anyone, or when Batamu Menwa or Sekwe or Huey, Emui, Atamu Monomenwa or Sekwe or Huba. The word is enough for the wise. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Please share as much as you possibly could. Let's take this further than here. My name is Comrade Lamte Oriaki. I'm an advocate, a self-acclaimed advocate for the restoration of the values of the Benin Kingdom. We shall be on this matter as far as this matter is concerned.
So my people, that is it. It is really, really surprising the level of audacity these people have to go around, even to the extent of going to other people's state to tell them what to do and what not to do. So someone wrote this thing. The person said, this is how these guys go around causing problems in Nigeria, but it will point accusing finger to Igbo people for owning shop and also businesses. What the hell is Iyajola? Who gave her the title? And another person said, it is the woman Aburu. Everyday market woman pay a certain tribute for Iyajola, just like Keke and the boss pay something to tout once they load. This is really, really crazy, honestly. So all the money Tinubu and his family they are collecting in Lagos is not enough for them. So now they want to stylishly, go to Edo and continue to extort money from these market women. Anyway, I love what Edo people are saying and how they sent her back to Lagos, because if they allow this, is not going to end just in Edo State. Definitely she will go to another state to do the same thing. Anyway, my people, as I make I bring this update to you guys for you to know like what is going on in Edo State with Bola Tinubu's daughter. Do wait to subscribe for more updates. Like the video, share it, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to Chamber Seniors TV.